Thank you for coming back to We the People News. Please subscribe, leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel, allowing me to do this. Thank you so much. Yesterday's video, if you did not see it, please go back and watch it. I will link it to the end of this video. There's a lot of good stuff in there, and I've got some good news in there. I don't want you to miss it, and it would help me out on YouTube a lot. Okay, we're going to be talking about the latest news when it comes to Medicare. You don't want to miss this, but first I got a couple of other little things I want to talk about. Y'all, you know, every day I tell you to go back and watch yesterday's video if you did not see it. Well, today I'm telling you that again, and it's very important that you go back and watch it, even if you did watch it and didn't get what I was saying, because a lot of people got mad at me and saying all kinds of stuff that it's not good news. You know, I've come to realize since I've been doing these videos, you can't please some people. No matter how hard you try, they're going to still find a reason to bitch and complain about stuff. This is good news that I'm talking about in yesterday's video. It may not be exactly what we want, but it's something. That's more than we've got lately. We hadn't got anything lately. Some people, wow. Okay, the shortage on baby food and baby formula. Joe Biden is not saying anything about how to fix this problem. I mean, he's not addressing it at all. And I'm sure we've got baby food and baby formula sitting on those cargo ships off the coast of California, just sitting there. And this is America anyway. Why aren't we producing that stuff? We should be producing our own food. I mean, like Russia, they say that Russia is the biggest producer of corn and wheat. I mean, that's ridiculous. America should be the biggest producer of that stuff. The American farmers are second to none. But anyway, Joe Biden is not doing anything to fix this problem. He's not even addressing it. He should be saying, to fix this problem, we got to do this, this, and this, and this. He's not saying that. He's not saying anything. Why? Because he don't have a baby that's going to be hungry. I mean, a lot of people will say, well, you can make baby food. And yes, you can very easily. A lot of people saying you can breastfeed. Everybody can't do that. A lot of people saying, can't they drink regular milk? No, they can't. They can if they came home from the hospital drinking regular milk. But most do not do that because they need the extra vitamins and minerals and stuff that's in the formula. But Joe Biden don't have a baby, so he just don't give a damn. The bottom line is he don't care. They say that Nancy Pelosi has stopped trading stocks with her insider information. Well, they say that she stopped. Okay, yeah, she could have. What about her husband? Pillow talk is a powerful thing. She can tell her husband what stock to buy. So nothing has changed. If you believe this, I got oceanfront property for you. Newsweek said that Putin is looking frail and he's carrying a wool blanket to cover himself because he's cold all the time and he walks with a limp. What could this mean? Well, they're trying to make a mountain out of a molehill here, because anybody that's ever had cancer knows you are very weak for a long time after cancer treatment. You get cold anytime. I mean, it could be 90 degrees and you could be freezing to death. So that's where the blanket comes in. And the limp probably comes from being weak. So they're trying to spin this every way but Sunday. But it's just the fact that he's had cancer treatment. When you thought public schools just could not get any crazier, here's your hard-working tax dollars at work. In a move to be more gender neutral, the Illinois school system is now putting tampons in the boys' restroom. So when little Johnny gets a runny nose, he can just take those tampons and stick them up his nose. I mean, little Johnny can get tampons anytime he needs them now. Your tax dollars hard at work because these tampons are not free. The school system pays for them. How do they get funded? Your tax dollars. I'll be glad when all these woke people goes back to sleep. That'll be in 2024. Bernie Sanders is talking again, but if you notice, he never gets a whole lot done. He makes a lot of talk, and he does talk a good game. But when it comes right down to, did he get it done? No, most of the time he don't. Y'all, Bernie Sanders is not a Democrat, he's not Republican, he's independent. Therefore, he's fighting both sides. Independents normally don't get a whole lot done because Republicans wants to vote with their party, Democrats wants to vote with their party, and they look at independents as an outsider, so they don't get a whole lot done. But Bernie Sanders is wanting, again, Medicare for all. Y'all, Medicare for all is better known as socialized medicine. And don't forget, Bernie Sanders is the biggest socialist in Washington. He does come out with some very good talking points, and he fights a very good fight for several things. But when it comes right down to it, if he got something passed good for the American people, like if some people says that he'd make a good president, well, he got one good thing passed for the American people, but you got to take all that other socialist baggage that comes with him. So, no, Bernie Sanders would not be a good president, and he hardly ever gets anything done. Thank you all so much for all the support that you give me on this channel, all your comments. I really do appreciate it, and I do read them all. I can't answer them all, but I'm just a one-man show. But please leave your comments, clear your chest, clear your heart of whatever's bugging you right now. It might just make you feel better to get it out in the open. Okay, so I hear every day that Americans need a fourth stimulus check, or they need a raise to Social Security. Well, let's talk about this. How many times did you hear that the Democrats could get these bills passed by themselves with a Reconciliation Act? They did not need the Republicans. In fact, they did not want the help from Republicans. People are always talking right now that Republicans are not doing nothing. Well, that's probably the reason, because the Democrats said that they don't need them. So the Republicans are probably sitting back and just letting the Democrats see just how bad they do need them. But you want a fourth stimulus check? You want a raise? So who's to blame? Well, since the Democrats say they can do all of this by themselves, why hadn't they done it? Seems to me like the Democrats are to blame. So it seems to me like in 2024 and in the midterms, the Democrats has to go, because they have been lying to you all this time. And the fact that they say that they can do this on their own, why hadn't they done it? Because they don't give a damn, that's why. Yesterday, in a news interview on MSNBC, Joe Biden was asked over and over again, does he take any responsibility for the inflation today? He danced around the question many times, talking about this, talking about that, but he never answered the question. And on top of that, he never took the blame. Well, you know, even if it wasn't his policies that created all of this, and it was, but even if it wasn't, he's the commander-in-chief. He's responsible for everything that happens. So, yes, Joe Biden is 100% by job title responsible for everything. He was also asked about our national debt. He said we are going in a hole. Okay, let's talk about that. $33 billion to the Ukraine. And now the White House says they're going to need another $10 billion on top of that. So $43 billion to the Ukraine. And we're going in the hole. What does the Bible say about charity? It starts at home. Well, why can't the American people get any help? Why can't the people on low income, no income, SSI, SSDI, Social Security, veterans, railroad retirement, why can't these people get help? But yet we're sending $43 billion to Ukraine. Ridiculous. Little Joe said that he is the only one that can fix America's problems. Well, since he said that he's the only one that can fix American problems, is he saying goodbye? Because he is our problem. He needs to step down, even though I know what we would be getting after him. I mean, he's a joke. And he also had the nerve to say the people that backs Donald Trump, the people that likes Donald Trump, is nothing more than cult members. The Trump cult. Well, let me tell you, that is one cult that I am damn proud to be a member of. Because I sure as hell do not back Joe Biden one bit. A lot of people believe that Putin is dying. All of a sudden we got doctors everywhere, we got gods everywhere that can predict people's death. But anyway, if this is true, this would be very scary. He's got his hand on their button. He controls the war over there. He controls the future of the world right now. And if he's dying, he could take the feeling that I have nothing to lose. I can do anything I want to. That is a very scary position to put the world in. This man needs to go. Y'all, in the midterms, we have to vote these crooks out of office. And I say let's vote them out on both sides. Democrats and Republicans. Let's start over from scratch. That would send a hard message to the ones that's coming into office that we're not going to take their bullshit anymore. We want action. We don't want lip service. And if we can't get them out of office in the midterms, we have to finish the job in 2024. Y'all, I love you all. Please keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will get us through all of this stuff. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for those people in Washington that they may start doing the right thing, even though it's too late, because they are still going to be voted out of office. Say a prayer for everyone around the world hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. And please say a prayer for all of these babies that they get the formula and the baby food that they need to grow up big and strong like we are. Y'all, I love you all. Please subscribe to the channel. Watch the video that's popping up here now. And just know I love you all. Until tomorrow. Ciao.